Okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I mean, it's a bad day of business because I mean, I don't know if you guys know, we just got shut down by the Manor.
We also haven't taxed anybody, right? Like, we haven't received a single piece of tax.
So here's the thing, right? It'd be one thing if they came and they tried to do a money run, right? And they said, "Fuck no, we ain't paying no tax. Let me in there," and then we got into a shootout. But these guys just came to shoot the place up.
I have a question. I have a question.
But
For it, you see on Twitter that Terry's always saying, "Stay there, I'm coming," or "Say less."
Right. I mean, okay.
How are you guys
that, right?
not like expecting motherfuckers to pull
we are
up?
expecting it, right?
Then what happened?
I mean, we just fucking, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We go sweep the sweeper.
Well, you
put
weren't
up on the
expecting
bike
it.
and sweep the security.
Them immediately when they pull up.
Exactly.
They're about to, like,
you know, start airing people
bike
out.
sweeper. Yeah, they're just talking to him. Obviously, he's gonna say something to Terry.
Bro,
like, I'm not gonna.
Listen, we antagonized, right? We were all laughing at Pat the Rat Twatton, but if we want to run this business, we can't have our workers antagonize people.
That is true. I do agree. But to be fair, Terry was talking shit on Twitter first, right?
I mean, he was, right? But that's for us to respond to, not Pat the Rat. Even though it was funny and we all egged him on, like, you know what I'm saying? That didn't need to happen. Like, we actually made that happen on our own by allowing them to shit talk on Twitter.
I mean, it's almost like, bro, I said this. I said, when we do this, people are going to go there for the fight, not for the money run. I said this. It's quite literally for the war, not for the money run. Because if they know Yellowjack is open, the only reason they're going to fight y'all is because they want the fight. Like, I said this.
No, dog. It's because they... Bro, not even for the fight. Bro.
Well, it's not. No, it's because think about it.
They just don't want to be taxed. And we would do the same thing. It's an ego thing.
No, but what I'm saying is, no. What the problem here is, I understand they don't want to get taxed. I mean, I don't want to get taxed either, right?
Yeah, it's the
problem. But what I'm saying is that
they like Yellowjack.
I agree, right? But they might want to. Maybe they want to do a money run in the VU and they want to get taxed, which is perfectly fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is that they weren't there to do a money run. They were there to shoot the security up. You get what I'm saying? Just like, what do we do? Just let that shit slide? Hey, it would have been one thing if they came with their money and they said, "Yo, let me in there, I'm doing a money run," and then we said, "No, you gotta pay tax." They said, "Fuck that," and we going to a shootout. But that's not what happened.
So yes, they went there for the fight.
No. Look, I'm all for this, right? But again, I just want to point one thing out. It's always gonna end up like it did. With 2 people holding down each spot, that means only 4 of us are gonna be able to help. Motherfucker, by the time you show up to help, them 2 motherfuckers are already gonna be done.
Yeah, but we can't think like that.
I know you can't think like that, but you have to think like that because that's how it's gonna be.
Because I think we should just run a business how it is.
Well, then we might as well sit there with 6 people on the rooftop if we're thinking like that, bro. That's not how the business is gonna work.
Bro, end of the day, I look at it as the same thing. I think we should retaliate the same way we would as if they shot up Big Dog Noodles. End of the day, that's our business, Big Dog Security. They want to fuck with it. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm not saying we don't do the business. You like, I think you got what I said like fucked up. I'm not saying we don't fucking keep doing this. We keep doing it, but that's gonna be a problem that we're gonna face when you got Damien and fucking Fat Rat. They're sitting in front and they just get fucking smoked by Terry pulling up, and then you got 4 motherfuckers trying to go help. Like, it's never that situation right there would have never worked out. I'm gonna be honest.
I guess it's how you view it, right? Like, if you really want to view it like this, like, yeah, they did that, but did they end up doing the money run? No. So, like, how are you trying to view this? That's what you got to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, do you retaliate after this, or what do you do? Because I'm just like, I'm not trying to. But motherfucker, we just opened the business up and we're going to war with the first fucking day. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, okay, Forehead. What did you expect though? Like,
no,
what
I
did you
get that.
Right? When you opened the business.
But like I said, I just explained it like 17 times. I think this would have been a completely different story if they were there with their money, right?
He expected them to come on to do a money run and then to get hit with a tax thing for them to be like, no, fuck that. And then have the fight and then do the money run. But
you could just tell them like, bro, if you come in here to shoot our guys for the fun of it, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, exactly. Then you literally just ultimately have to back them 100%. Say somebody comes like what they just did. Next time you got to tell them, hey, you come do that shit. Like, we're backing it. Either you back it fully or you don't back it at all.
Yeah, but then they already show up with no money to do a run anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm confused. Has blood not already been spilled? I understand we could give him a warning, but blood has already been spilled.
There's no, yeah. I mean, what the fuck warning I'm giving that? Motherfucker, we just got shut down. It's just the exact scenario you're describing just happened.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to go slide on him?
To keep doing the business.
You know what we gotta do.
Is that what we're doing? Are we going to slide on him?
Stop delaying the inevitable.
Hold on, wait.
Not
Listen, if we intend to keep running the business, right? Let's say we go back, we reset back up. When the Manor comes back to actually do a money run, then what? We've already been smoked, right? Like we have to settle the score and then tell them, all right, listen, if you pull up on the motherfuckers and gun them down, it's going to be this. Because it's either that or we just give up on the business. Because at this point, like, it's going to be fucking embarrassing if they come back again.
Okay,
right?
y'all are tripping. It's literally one incident. Like, I don't know why everyone's tripping. Like, the reason I'm not on smoke is because I expected this to happen. I don't know how we didn't see this coming. Like, I said it. They're gonna come there not for the money run, for the fight. Like, and that's what they did.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like it's that's why I'm not like, oh, let's go smoke him because
I feel like we all fucking expected that.
The thing is, you gotta teach them that they can't come there for the
fucking
fight.
Stupid.
I mean, but I'm just confused what you mean that they came for the fight. They came there on the principle, bro. They don't want to be taxed anywhere they go. They're a big gang just like us.
They came there for the fight.
They came there
bro.
to smoke that motherfucker from me, and they did that, and then we fucking jumped in to help them. That's what happened.
Bro, if they came for the principal, they would have hopped out, whatever the fuck they put down, talked to them, and then said like, bro, we ain't being taxed, and then blamed them. Motherfucker, they pulled up, blamed they shit, and
they
took
pulled up and they pulled up and they fucking swiped that motherfucker.
And end of the day, man, I know what we got to do, but I don't know if we have the strength to do it.
What?
You just gotta teach them that they can't go there and fight. That's the thing.
This guy's trying to be Leonidas.
I'm not gonna lie. What we also need to do is make sure that the workers, as funny as it is, don't start beef with people because then they're just gonna get smoked, and we're gonna have to have this conversation again.
I think Mr.
It's funny, right? I agree. We're all guilty of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we can't have the workers do it.
I mean, listen. I think if Pastrami was the one talking shit first, yeah.
If you're actually stupid for it, say they literally came to
But
clap
even
them
if,
and didn't
even
even
if
do the money. Yeah, they came to shoot the fucking security because he was talking shit on Twitter.
I mean, he would just respond.
And then Forehead and Gang went to go back him. Like, what are you saying right now? There's a big difference between them coming to shoot one of us.
That's just how it is.
And the security. You just got to make it known, like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of holding down the money run if you're just going to get clapped and move on? Motherfucker, who said they're getting clapped and moving on?
And then bro, like, I don't know. If you want to tell them, like, if you want to tell the world, like, don't do that, then yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If we go and retaliate now, it's gonna lead to a war. I'm doing my job. This whole business is just down the drain instantly. Well, day one, we already fucking at war over. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah. I mean, we knew that it was gonna happen. Whether it was day 1, 2, or 3, like, we knew that shit was gonna happen. But I mean, it kind of works in favor of the business because if we go through this, then we put Manor in their place. Then now they'll know. Pay the 5% next time.
Okay, so what is the plan? What do we do now? Are we hitting them back?
I'll be honest with Manor, I swear on everything I love, we could smoke them 5 times in a row, 10 times in a row. They still will not pay that tax.
Yeah.
See, I disagree. I think they'd learn. I think they'd pay the 5%.
Oh, they wouldn't.
I don't think they learn.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about hypotheticals and what would happen, what would not. What are we going to do now?
I'm still thinking about it, to be honest.
We have limited options. One of the options is like Jay said, you know, we back it and we hit them and we tell them, hey, we keep hitting them until they fucking make sure damn well they know they're getting taxed. Or another option is we just continue business as usual. And again, they didn't go to run the money, so that one really wasn't about a money run. It was more about a motherfucker talking shit on Twitter, right?
I mean,
the thing is, there's a difference.
That shit.
Yeah, but if they came to shoot one of us, it's completely different. But they went to go shoot a worker that's working for it.
Matter. It's all business.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
It's all business.
Look, listen. I know.
It's the same thing as them going to show a big dog noodle.
I know, but that's the thing. You got to make sure.
Same exact thing.
Are we? That's what I'm saying. You got to make sure if we're gonna do this, we're gonna back it 100%. Let anybody know if they're coming to fuck with any of our fucking employees or businesses. It's gonna be some serious. So literally, there's only one fucking option. Is that what we're doing?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Forehead, with the way you just said it, bro, it sounds like you know what you want to do, but you're just afraid to say it. With how you just said it, it's like if they shot up big dog noodles.
No, because I'm split, to be real, right? Because like on one hand, I want to go and retaliate because, like I said, at the end of the day, they wanted to do a money run. They wanted to shoot a security up. And on the other hand, I know it's gonna lead to a war, and this whole business will be shut down day one. Because we're gonna be at war the whole fucking time.
You think if these guys weren't, if we didn't force this guy to antagonize, do you think they would have slid like that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I wouldn't antagonize them. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be honest.
If he didn't,
they probably wouldn't have
slid. If Terry, no one responded to Terry, they wouldn't have come. That's a fact.
They wouldn't have come today, but they would have came the next day.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't have come today,
so maybe
obviously.
do a money run,
right?
yeah. So maybe do a money
Yeah, I
run.
mean, they may have come for a money run, but
Wouldn't have
that fight was because of the shit that we egged that guy to say.
That motherfucker pastrami. That's what they did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, we made that situation what it was.
I mean, we did and we didn't though, right? Because at the end of the day, like Terry was looking shit on Twitter and he was responding.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? Like,
if Pat the Rat was the one talking shit to Terry, I wouldn't even be talking about this right now. I'd be like, yeah, well, fair enough. But like, he was just he was talking shit, but he was responding to shit talk, right? Like,
he also
no, but okay, Floyd. What you're saying is correct.
Basically.
But are we treating this as a business that we want to run, or are we treating this like it's one of us and we're not going to take shit on 12? It's a criminal business, but we can't have workers creating beef. We're going to deal with enough beef with it just existing as it is.
Pat. I'll go quick right back, right?
Like, motherfuckers are going to pull up just to shoot up the security guards anyway. So we can't have any more beef starting that we can be in control of. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Like, we let that happen. We could have stopped it, even though we all agreed that we would all do the same again if we had to run it back, right? Because Terry started it.
That's just not even over the money run. That's the thing. It's literally solely because it's wild.
Exactly. So if we're going to run this long term, like you're saying, Ford, like we start a war today and it's going to end, but regardless of if that happens or not, if we're going to run this long term, we have to have some type of stand. We cannot have the workers antagonizing people unless they're at the door trying to run their money. That's the end of it. Because what happens when we're not around, or there's only, you know, me, Future, and Lucky late night? Like, what are we going to do, bro? We're going to fight the whole city because Pat the Rat's getting pressed on Twitter?
Hell yeah, we are.
I mean, okay, listen, I would like to, but it's not going to work for a business. Is it a business or is it the Besties, right? We would do that. Can Big Dog Security do that? No.
Oh, fuck it. I don't care. Yeah, I got it.
Man, I feel like
I feel like it was Smoke and be like, hey, you know, what's up? They're gonna be like, all right, then. They're gonna be like us in a circle right now. And be like, are we sliding back or not?
Nah, man, I don't know.
They're probably gonna fucking
I don't think we should be concerned about what they're doing, bro.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. What I think we do, in my opinion,
he just came first
is I think we catch them like in Smoke and be like, all right, this is for what just fucking happened. Y'all do it again, it's gonna be full blown war. But if we do that, they're probably gonna take it as war.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro.
Oh yeah, if we retaliate, it's gonna be war.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. The fuck, there's minimal fucking options.
And that's your choice for it. Do you want to be in a war or like?
We already know.
I'm down for whatever.
Look, Forehead does not want to be in a war, but doing this line of work and what we're doing, that is the inevitable. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between war today or war tomorrow? Shit, I'm in.
I mean, there's a big fucking difference.
Doing this shit early is we have to deal with fucking how this shit would go. Like, but this shit already be running, you know? Like, it would cut into all the profits. I mean, you really ain't paid no one out yet, so. Really, if we do it early and get this shit settled where they know they can't fuck with it, then, you know, it's better than do it late, like late when it fucks with the money. When people are actually paying the tax and shit.
There is no money.
Listen, last thing I'll say on this, I think the best way to go about it is you do what Future said, catch them black and tell them if you come shoot our workers for fun again, there's going to be more problems. That's it. It doesn't even have to be like fucking 10 of them or just fucking 2 of them. Send a message. That's it. And that's really about it.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I did see in a movie one time, they picked up somebody, roughed them up a little bit, and then dropped them back off on the block and said, tell your people, you know?
What movie was that?
I forget what movie, but it's like, what if we kidnapped a Manor member, beat him up, you know, but kept him alive, told that motherfucker, you know, don't do that shit again.
That's a war, then.
Yeah, beat him up and then drop him off at the block and tell him, go tell your friends.
I feel like whatever we do is gonna be full blown war, whatever, you know, even if
no, bro, at this point, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like, bro, we're a fucking gang. What the fuck is this, bro? It's like criminal business, bro. They fuck with our shit. Bro, grab one of them, fucking hit them with the bat, bro. Tell them to do that shit again, see what's gonna happen. That's it, bro. Like, fuck it. We just gotta accept the fact that either it's gonna be war or they're gonna pussy out like they always do. That's it, bro. Just fucking let's just ball. We ball. Who gives a fuck?
I agree, like you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, do we want to go out to guns, just fucking smoking more? Should we, you know?
No, bro. Just
beat him up a little bit.
Listen to what he said. Did you not listen to what he said?
Fuck it.
Catch one of them lacking.
Fuck it. I don't care.
Don't tear you out of a helicopter. There you go.
All right, anything else?
Ball, man.
I think that's it.
All right, yo, Daisy, I need you and one other person. We need tourniquets.
All right, then.
We need.
I already bought some.
Yeah, we know we need med kits. Wait, where are they?
Medkits in the warehouse.